We're back.
Welcome back, everyone, to depression-youarenot-alone.com.
And today's sponsor is MidnightDomains.com. They have everything you need to build and maintain your website. You can visit them at www.midnightdomains.com.
And last week I forgot to introduce everyone, so for someone who saw it for the first time.
Slacker.
Yeah. Well, I'm Shannon.
To my right is Shannon. Behind the scenes is John. And I'm Lou.
Hello.
John is the person that a few weeks ago was talking about when he went on a date with this broad.
Oh, the
Remember
broad.
the broad?
The broad.
What were you, one of the Rat Pack or something like that? It was him,
Broad.
him, Dean, and Sammy, and
Sammy.
and whatever. So John was part of the Rat Pack,
Apparently.
Well, actually, the father's name was Shlomo.
Okay. So I just want to get this out of the way. We got 2 emails. Interesting. One was a lady thanking me for my passion when it comes to supporting others.
Well, that was good.
And that was very kind of you to say, because yes, I am very passionate about that. It's not about me. It's about others, right? About a child or, I mean, I would imagine that was from a few episodes ago. Certainly wasn't from last episode, the Valentine's Day one, where we talked about periods and menstrual cycles.
Oh, gross.
But, so thank you for that. It was very kind. And yeah, I am passionate about it because I think of someone in a home alone, needing help, and not getting it.
Yeah.
And so thank you for that. Greatly appreciated. The other one we got was even extremely interesting, where someone asked me, why do we keep talking about this? Because he's always had support from his family his whole life. So, you think about that. You have to go back and read it 3 or 4 times to figure out what this person is trying to say. So why do we bother to talk about supporting other people when he's had support his whole life? Okay, let's not talk about it anymore now. Okay?
Yeah.
The letter J, we'll just say the letter J because I'm not going to say his name. So since you have support, you've had support, and you've been very fortunate, there's no point in anybody ever talking about it anymore because you've always had support. Sometimes when you compose an email to an employer or to something, it's always recommended you compose it, you walk away, right? And then you come back to it, read it again, and say, oh, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. Because none of that sounded right. Why talk about it when I've had support? I've always had support, so why talk about it? Okay. I guess, I'm
You're
sorry.
beating me up already.
Sorry about that.
I'm going to write you an email now.
So I guess maybe it wasn't thought out well, or maybe perhaps that person thinks there's the universe, and right in the center is that person. So, problem solved now, folks. We no longer need to talk about supporting people with depression or anything like that because J, the letter J, has always had support. Okay.
You took
Wonderful.
your shower. I can tell you're a little
Yeah, I do tend
sweaty.
to shower.
Now you're just a little sweaty right
It's
there.
because I'm next to you. And
Oh,
the
gosh.
vibes.
Oh,
is coming
gosh.
in. And by the way, Shannon did not wake me up this week.
No, I didn't.
See, sometimes kidding around about stuff, you get a
Oh,
phone call.
no, I just didn't wake you up. There was no rhyme or reason to it. I just
Oh,
didn't.
great, then that means next week.
I
Coming
maybe
up is-
tonight.
Who knows
Keep
what's
that
going-
attitude up.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Keep it up.
So what I'd like to talk about today is the power of pets.
Yes, pets, doggies, and
Pets.
kitties.
This
and-
is right up your alley.
Yeah.
The
I changed the
power-
couches, though. I can't get Lily up here now. She would have liked to have made a little hello.
She's a little camera shy.
No,
She's a little
she usually joins us.
self-conscious about her weight as well, I
I
think.
wonder if I can get. Well, she's big.
Yeah.
She's a big gal.
So-
she's on the plumpier side.
I wanted to talk about the power of pets, the pets we've had, what they've done for me, us, all of us. First, I want to talk about our cats.
Oh, we've got so many of
Let me
them.
talk about our cats right now. Yes, they've done a lot for me, and they're there with me. They've also tortured me. And for those of you that, I'm not a big cat person, I think dogs are better, they're more intelligent. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because a dog does this. What can I do for you? How can I please you? A cat does this. Okay, listen. I got a list. These are a list of things you're going to have to do, right?
It's okay.
That's what cats do.
It's okay.
And believe me, you're going to do them.
Yeah,
You're
you are
going
going to do them.
Whereas dogs, like I said, oh, what can I do to please you? I just want to make you happy. Cats are like, no, you got to make me happy.
Yeah,
We have a black cat. He actually is an outside cat. He was on death row. My
Yeah.
ex-wife brought him over because they were going to put him down. Nothing wrong with him. He's just an adult black cat, and unfortunately, there are people that think cats are evil and have these powers, and if they're black, whatever. You know, there are stupid
Superstitious.
people everywhere.
Yeah. Oh gosh, aren't there?
I had
Everywhere.
neighbors. Remember? You remember these folks? I had neighbors from the islands,
Yeah, they should have stayed there.
from the Caribbean, who told me, "Oh, we hate cats because cats have evil powers."
Ah.
And I asked this lady, "So lions and tigers
Yes,
and
ma'am.
cats, they have evil powers?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, we hate cats." I said, "Oh,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
great." From that day forward, I saw those people as garbage. From that day forward. Oh, and ignorant. Absolutely ignorant. Cats have evil powers.
Well, that one does.
This one does.
This one's a little.
He's evil.
This cat right here was bottle fed. Mom abandoned him. He was bottle fed.
Hey.
He's always in trouble.
Oh, he's always in trouble.
He's in trouble with us. He's in trouble with the other cats. He's in trouble with
he's
the
an
dogs.
instigator.
He's always in trouble.
He is.
He hides behind the corners. When I walk down the hall, he jumps up at me and scares the crap out of me. I was in the office a couple of weeks ago. I had all my papers on the floor lined
He's
up.
in there
He
messing
came running in
around.
full speed and just spread everything everywhere. Ow!
Yeah, he's our tiny cat. He's
He's
we've got big cats. I don't know.
So
where
we
they
have
are.
our black cat outside. He lives outside.
And
I have.
one
He's got his
inside.
little heated home outside as well.
Yep. Ow.
It was in the upper 30s. A couple of weeks ago. He's laying belly up in his little heated home,
I think we're done.
snoozing. And what he does is, when he wants to be fed, he's hysterical. You
No
got to
blood.
feed him right now.
It's good.
Okay, we're not talking about the menstrual cycles again.
No, he impressions already. He
wow.
bites down really hard.
So anyway, what does he do when he wants to get fed? Rubs up against you a million
yeah.
times, meows hysterically. So I put him up on the table with his food, and then he won't eat because I have to. Well, no, I put the food on the table. He won't go on the table. He looks at it,
Oh, he wants you.
and then I got to pick him up and put him there.
Yeah.
And then he still won't eat. He looks at it, and then I have to shake the bowl, and then he'll eat.
Because you started that.
Because,
so
no,
he got
he's-
acclimated to it, and
He
then
started that because I was.
I hear the cats upstairs.
I don't have any hair to pull out of my head, so he was just torturing me until I would do what he demands that I do.
Yeah, well.
We have another cat. His name's Albie,
Oh yeah.
who has been hysterical ever since he was little.
He's got some issues.
So we named him after the
At the bird cage.
after the Nathan Lane's character,
Yeah, on the bird cage.
Albert, from the movie The
That was a
Birdcage,
good movie.
because he's always hysterical,
Yeah, yeah.
dramatic.
Very.
We have another cat,
Cheekies.
Cheekies, who's our big fat black indoor cat, the
Or-
kindest
Oh,
creature
so
one of the
sweet.
kindest creatures I've ever seen.
Oh, he is sweet.
Gentle. We also have my cat that's obsessed with me, Pickles. I
Pickles.
took her in from her mom when her mom abandoned her. Found her, took her in. Sleeps with me every night.
Yeah.
Up against me, suckles on the blankets.
Yeah. Yeah. But they bring so much joy and happiness to you.
Absolutely. I think back of my other cats. I had my cat Belle, which she was my little princess. She's a little diva too. When we'd have people over the house, she'd get in the middle of the living room and start putting on her show. Everybody look at me.
Do flippies
me.
and stuff, yeah.
I used to hold her upside down like a baby, and we'd do get the finger.
Yeah.
You remember that? Did you ever see? I go get the finger, and she'd be upside down going. She didn't really want to catch it because she wanted me to keep doing it over and over.
Yeah.
She'd run down the hall when I'd go to the bathroom, and then she'd get up on the chest at the end of the bed, and then I'd have to pick her up,
Yeah.
carry her to the bathroom,
Give her some water.
turn on her sink so she can play with the water, and then I'd brush my teeth, wash my face, and I'd pick her up. I'd take her up to the light switch because I have touch switches everywhere, and she'd put her paw out,
Yeah,
and we'd turn the light switch off. I'd grab her paw and turn the light switches off.
It brought you joy.
To the point of my daughter, My oldest daughter said to me one time, and I think she actually was angry. Or jealous. She goes, "The two of you are just ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous."
Well,
That's the relationship we have.
that's a good relationship. Animals bring you joy.
I remember when I would go through bouts of depression, I'd lay in bed, and when I wasn't feeling well, she would always come to me and lay on top of me.
Yeah,
And what I do is, I put my finger on my chest, and she'd put her paw on my finger,
yeah,
like we're holding hands.
Yeah.
If I moved my finger, she'd move her paw.
yeah. She
Always-
always wanted to be where you are.
And it's amazing how, when they know you don't feel well, or
Oh,
something,
they can pick up on it in a
they
heartbeat.
pick up on it, and they
They
come to
sense
you,
it.
and they want to comfort you. But we're animal lovers, and we bond with our animals to a point where, yeah, it's probably ridiculous. Might be ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous. It's healthy and it's wonderful.
Maybe not for you, because if somebody said to me, "Hey, you have a choice,"
You don't change the litter boxes, do you?
Yeah.
her?
Do so. Yeah, her.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do. I just did it the other day.
The other day. What do you flush the toilet once a week too when you go to the bathroom?
Maybe.
I don't know how healthy it is for you, because if someone said to me, "Okay, you have a choice: the cats, dogs, or your wife," I'll help you pack, honey. Gonna miss you.
Right back at you.
Going to miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
You're gonna give her at least one dog?
Oh, I get the dogs no matter what. They go with me.
We'll talk about dogs later, about the most amazing dog I have ever known or had in my life. It's not that one.
No,
not
but
that
he's
one.
wonderful. It's an episode on animals, so it's okay.
He's not really that.
He's beautiful. He's beautiful.
Really?
He needs to
Yeah.
be cut up, is what he needs.
Yeah,
He's beautiful. We've always
something's
said he
out there.
looks like he'd pick your pocket if he could.
No.
He's conniving.
If you're not
no.
looking.
You, yeah. Me, he likes
Cooper!
me. He loves me, but he was abused as a puppy.
Yeah, he was.
We got him from the shelter. These people abused him, broke his leg, and then dumped him back at the shelter a year
Twice.
later. Mm-hmm. They
And
got him
then
as a
we
little
got
puppy.
him.
We had the pictures of him when they adopted him, and then they broke his leg. He was on death row.
And then I went and got him.
We went and got him.
Yeah, but I found him. There
Yeah, we
goes
actually
Ollie.
found him in a room where he was actually.
You can't see him.
Come
like-
here, come here, Ollie. Come here, Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh, and this guy too. This cat here. I can't find my socks after I do the laundry. I'm like, where the hell are my socks? I go in the kitchen, and in the dog's water bowl, he
yeah.
puts my socks in the dog's water bowl. Get over here.
He does. He puts the socks in the dog's water bowl. He puts them on the stairs. He cries when he has them in his hand. Oh my God, it's hilarious. He's actually being good right now for about 2 more seconds, and then he's going to be.
He also gets.
There he goes.
We have this big wicker decorative thing where he gets on top of it,
Oh,
and he attacks his tail and hisses at it.
he does. And the parrots. We got birds.
I remember when he was a kitten, I'd go to the office, I was all cut up and everywhere, and I would,
Yeah.
a coworker of mine was like, "What are you doing? What's going on?" I'm like, "I'm just cutting myself for attention." I
He's
said,
gonna
"No, it's-
attack your
it's a kitten.
shoes."
Yeah, he's gonna go for me. So we've had all these dogs, all these cats, because they bring us pleasure.
Oh, so much.
And oftentimes, how many people have said, "I'd rather be with my dog or my cat than people"? That's actually
Well, yeah.
true
What
sometimes.
was
just
that
such unconditional love.
That famous quote, people suck? I think that's it?
Yeah, a lot of people do, unfortunately, but our pets are always there for us, and they're so. And a lot of people know this, right? When you're, especially cats, dogs as well, but cats just have this sense about them when they know you don't feel well.
So do dogs,
So do dogs, and some.
and they'll
Like
stay right.
that one, he no sense of anything.
He knows everything.
Like, he knows nothing.
He knows everything.
What do you mean the
That
dumbest?
one?
That's the dumbest dog I've ever had.
Everything.
He's gotta
No,
be
he
the
is
dumbest
highly
dog I've ever had.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Really, that
No, he is. You would be amazed. I spend my time with him 24/7. You don't. I know. So Zip it.
I don't know if you kind of analyze that. She thinks the dog's intelligent. No one else does, and she spends a lot of time.
Nice.
We can, I don't know if we want to
Dogs are
break that down.
highly intelligent.
I don't know
both
if
of
we want to
them.
break that down. Might be an issue there.
No.
But, and we've had dogs and cats our whole life. I remember as a kid, remember that big black cat we had, Tootsie?
Tootsie.
Black and white.
Big black and white cat. He was
Tootsie.
huge. And we had hamsters. We put the and he was old already at that
Yeah,
point.
already, yeah.
Put the hamsters on him. He's sleeping. He'd look at the hamster, go back to
Like
sleep.
'em?
Oh, I
He'd go
didn't-
back to sleep.
He didn't care.
We have a cat outside. If you call him and he's like, "Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. I got to go kill something." First.
Ah, he brings the dead animals to the door.
I remember I
Still
walked.
doing that?
Yes.
Not as much. 'Cause
Yeah, but he brought a lizard to us the other day. I was so angry.
I walked out the kitchen door one day and I looked down at the floor and there was a rat's head,
Ah.
just the head, on the
We didn't
floor
really
looking
sit
at
on
you.
that. Oh.
I looked at it and went, "Oh my God."
He brought it, so we were supposed to be proud of him, and we
Oh, yeah.
weren't. We were not proud
And he's
of him.
looking at you like, "Huh? Pretty good, right?"
I'm like, no, pretty
bad.
gross, bad, bad, bad.
Yeah, but it
That
cracks me
poor-
up. He's chasing a lizard, and iguanas because we have a lot of iguanas.
Yeah, we
here.
do have a lot of iguanas.
So he's like, "Yeah, I'll be with you in a second, but I gotta kill something first,
No.
and then I'll be right with you."
That's terrible.
But
I don't care for that.
I mean, the cats we've had, the dogs, birds. I had a cockatiel that I used to keep her on the perch, not in the cage, on the perch by my desk where I'd work. She'd come down my arm, grab my pens, throw my pens off the table, come back up my arm, go to sleep on my shoulder, scream when she'd see me. Even this cockatiel we have now, when you pull up,
He knows.
when her car pulls up,
Yeah, he's
starts calling, screaming already, just
Yeah.
'cause it knows it's her car. Do you remember one time you were in the kitchen and you said, "Hey, how do I look?" And the
because-
bird went.
He did.
I mean, it was just
funny.
coincidence.
It was a coincidence.
It was
but
coincidence, but the
it
timing.
was funny as shit.
How do I look? And the bird goes.
Yeah, that was good. but animals are just, when you're sad, they're there, and they bring you so much comfort and so much joy and so much pleasure.
Absolutely.
They're
dude.
healing.
Shed all over the place.
That's okay. They're healing. They're like a healing agent.
Yeah, better than drugs.
Yeah, better than drugs. They're,
You know, when
they're-
you,
or alcohol or whatever.
It's just, the animals we have now seem to be different. We have that parrot, like we
Prescription.
said, that we rescued, who can't stand me. I
Well, that's good.
rescued the damn thing. Can't stand me. I feed him, like in water. He's, in the morning I walk downstairs, he goes, "Ah."
He makes
And I go,
funniest noises.
"Ah," and then he goes, "Ah," and I go, "Ah," and he goes, "Ah." Like he's trying to outdo me.
He's probably going to do it because he heard you doing that.
Trying to outdo me. I mean, what the hell?
I hear him.
Yeah, he's disgusted. He's like, I hate that guy. I hate that guy.
Oh, then he knows you're talking about him.
Yeah, screw him. Screw him. I've been exhausted at the end of the day going, I got to go to the store and get him food. Because that priority, I don't care how tired I am, I got to go
gotta
get
feed
food.
him.
And this guy's going to attack me again.
Yeah, he's bad. He's really bad.
Come here, Ollie.
He's bad.
So my little Belle, was devastated when she passed away. She was 16 years old. She died right underneath my bed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right underneath my bed. And I buried her in the yard.
Yeah. We have 2 cats buried in the yard.
Yep. The other one is Simba. Mm-hmm. We had Disney names because of the kids. He was a hybrid. He was half minx, half lynx. The father was huge lynx, which was a mistake, by the way, for anybody that thinks, oh, that's great. No, it's not. He's not a good cat. Actually, my ex-wife was the cat was a gift for me as a kitten. She got him from a breeder that she actually breeds wolves and
good.
she does breeds hybrids, lynxes with minxes and also bobcats, and she breeds them, and they are not good. I mean, it could be, but in most cases they are not. This one was very aggressive, very mean. My ex-wife, how many times did she go to the hospital?
Yeah, but he
biting
loved her. He did
From the
love
bi-
her.
Oh, he adored her.
He did love her.
Adored her. Because what this lady would do, she'd take them away as kittens, and then she'd bottle feed them. So he bonded right away with my ex-wife. She was in the hospital so many times from him biting her and attacking her, but because out of love, at getting overexcited. Me, he would hiss at me and chase me, and again, I was the one feeding him and taking care of him. And you know what we do? It's amazing what we do. I put up with so much stuff with animals that I will not put up with from you.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Just won't do it.
But I don't feel like I'm putting up with anything because they're wonderful. They're worth it.
Yeah, I put up with a lot.
So do you
And from the animals, too. But, you know, you think when you don't feel well and here's your kitty or your dog coming up against you trying to comfort you. You know they're
Yeah.
trying to comfort because they're acting different, right? They're acting different.
Yeah.
They know
They
you don't
know.
feel well.
They sense it. They sense
and they
it.
want to help. They want you to feel better. They want to be with you.
Yeah. Nurturing.
Like my cat that sleeps with me every night. She lays on top of me. I kind of nudge her off to the side. She likes putting her paw on my chin, right? Just sitting with her paw on my chin,
As long as it wasn't in the litter box.
staring at me, and
He's,
but a lot of people,
he's giving me the eye.
animal lovers know this. That's why they're animal lovers, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think of all of our pets, and I also think of how all of our cats. How I've always said, I've been saying it for the past several years. I don't want any more. I don't want any more.
Oh, I want a
Because-
ton more.
When they pass, it's just so heartbreaking.
Well, that part's
It's just so
it's
heartbreaking.
absolutely
But
devastating.
you know, but they help. They're healing. They're comforting, and it's anything we have that can help us. You know, be grateful for having a pet that cares that much for you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like when I asked you to rub my back when I didn't feel good. No,
No.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't have time for that. My cats have all the time in the world for
So do
me.
dogs.
And so do
Isn't that
dogs.
lovely?
Yeah, you don't, but they do.
But they're healing. They're so healing.
Yes, they are. And,
And they're
kind
good.
and gentle and loving and scratch you. And
Yeah, and bite you.
They don't. They're not hitting. They're not raiding the liquor cabinet.
No, they're not doing that.
They aren't.
No, they're not.
But when we get back, I want to talk about the most amazing living thing I think I have ever known in my life. My golden retriever, Princey.
Princey.
And I want to tell you stories about him because to this day I think about it and I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. How he was so intelligent,
Yeah, he was smart.
just beyond belief.
He was.
And for anybody out there that's had Goldens, listen, we've had labs. We have a lab now. Lily,
Yeah, IQ of 5.
she's
No.
not smartest thing in the
She
world.
is super smart. They just don't realize it.
What, just because she can find her way to the dog food?
No, she is highly intelligent. She's another highly intelligent dog.
She's sweet.
She is
She's a
very
big baby, big baby. She's very sweet, but you know,
highly intelligent.
she's it's Shannon's daughter. Right?
Highly intelligent.
Don't you say she's your daughter?
She is. Of course, she's my daughter.
Okay.
She's highly intelligent.
She's also brown, so I may have to go on Maury for this.
I can't explain all
I
that.
may have to go on Maury.
Well,
We'll be right back, and again, I'm going to talk about my boy Princey.
okay. We'll see you soon.
See you in a minute.
Hello, we're back.
Welcome back. So we're talking about pets, and we talk about a lot of different things because everything matters for our mental health, to feel better, and just in general, just to enjoy what we have and our companions, because they are our true companions,
Yeah,
right?
they
They don't
are.
judge.
Got Lily over here.
They don't wake you up in the middle of the night because they are hungry and want to go to Taco Bell. They don't do any of those things.
No, but they do. They do want snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they do.
They want snacks. I give my dog snacks in the middle of the night. They're just like us. Do you want a snack? They want a snack. I get up in the middle of the night and give them a little cookie.
You wake them up to give them snacks?
Well, they go to the bathroom, and then I give them a snack.
In the middle of the night?
It's like waking me up. Hey, I'm going to Taco Bell. You want
Oh,
something?
no. It was something that was in our house.
What?
I give them a little peanut butter.
I want to tell a story about the most, you can have a lot of pets in your life, a lot of dogs, cats, birds, fish, whatever.
Move those chairs over a little bit.
Over where?
That way.
Our chairs aren't even?
No, not anymore.
Well, now you're really
That's better.
separated.
That's
Oh,
better.
you want me to get a measuring tape? My dog Princey, my golden retriever. Now, I've had lots of dogs. I had a Doberman. It was, 105-pound Doberman?
No, it was 109.
Yeah, 110, 109, something like that. Which, for those of you who know Dobermans, that's a huge Doberman. When I went and got this, I got him from a private breeder. I went into the house. This lady had a beautiful home. She had a bedroom just for the dogs, and her dog, her bitch. Well, that's what a female.
I know,
does.
I understand that. It's just such a.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
I know.
Bitch, yeah. Or in the hip hop world, that's your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right. Well, it is. So the mother, the bitch has all her little puppies laying there. They're all about the same size. And here's this monster. So I said to the lady, yeah, I want that one. I
Yeah.
want that one. This dog was, I could snap my fingers, he'd come running. Very commands. I had a German Shepherd. I would walk her without a leash, she'd zigzag behind me. She wouldn't get in front of me, she'd zigzag behind me. Never leave my side. Sweet, sweet dog. She was a wonderful dog.
Yeah.
Had lots of dogs. Silky Terrier, Rambo, remember?
Oh, yeah.
When we're eating, he would jump up and down. 'Cause he was so
He
small.
wanted to see what was on the
on top of the
table.
table. Every time he'd jump up, he'd look at a different spot to see what was on the table.
I hope you gave him something to eat.
His name was Rambo. I got him a little collar with the
Little
spikes
spike
on it.
collar.
A little spike collar.
Oh.
People used to crack up when I take him to the vet. Smart as can be, but he was a terrier, which people know, dogs know, stubborn as can be. But we've had so many dogs. But my golden retriever, Princey, was my
Oh,
boy.
it was sweet.
This dog would do things not by commands, by talking to him, he would figure things out. I would take him in the car, in my truck. We'd go for drives. Because like I talked about, I think it was last week, where I had 4 women in the house, 4 females, all, it's that time of the month. So him and I would get in the car and get the hell out of the house. Get the hell out of Dodge. And when I'm driving around with him, when I would turn, before I turn, I'd say, we're going to turn. He would lean.
Yeah, he goes like
He'd go like
this.
this before we turned. I didn't teach him that. I just said it once or twice when I turned. I said, we're going to turn. I turned. He realized, oh, okay, I better lean.
You quit making out with the dog.
It's my baby girl.
She was just there licking her butt.
Well, now she's licking my face. But now I'm going to kiss you. She was not licking her butt.
No, she was licking the other dog's butt.
No,
That's
the
the only one.
other dog's that way back there and
That was
upstairs.
after she
She
licked
was
the cat's
there was no
butt.
butt licking.
So anyway, he learned that just by me talking to him. We're going to turn, and he would lean. The problem is he would only lean to the left. He always leaned to the
yeah, he
left.
always go to the left. Yeah.
So if I did a right turn, he would almost fall
Yeah.
over. But he always leaned to the left. He sat in chairs. He did not want to sit on
Yeah.
the floor. He had a chair at the dinner table.
Yeah, he liked to sit.
He had his own chair at the dinner table.
He was really good with the newspaper too.
When I'd go to the vet, he'd be sitting in a chair with me, and everybody else had their dogs on the floor.
Yeah.
And he'd be sitting in a chair.
He wanted comfort. He wanted to be like a person.
When my
I
mom would
don't
come
blame him.
over, he loved my mom. He loved messing with her. Just messing with her all the time. And one of the favorite things he had, remember, taking her kitchen towel.
Oh.
She would always have her kitchen towel when she's in the kitchen doing something. He'd sneak up on her and take the towel away from her. And then run, so she would try to have to chase him around the island to get the
He
towel.
also he had a big bed downstairs, and he'd also take your wallet and your keys, and he'd bury them in there.
You know,
So-
you know what I would do with him again. I didn't teach him this. This is just by talking to him. He understood. I would say, I'd be at the table, and our mom we call her Shorty. She was short. So I would say to him, hey, go take Grandma's towel. I'd whisper it to him, go take Grandma's towel. He'd look at her, he'd go, so he'd go around the island, grab her towel and run. Again, not taught. I didn't teach him to do that.
Yeah, he taught himself. He
The
learned.
cats would be sitting on the floor. All 3 cats are in the kitchen. And I'd say to him, you know, obviously the cats had different names. I'd say, go give Belle a kiss. He'd go up to Belle
Yeah, give her a
and
kiss.
give her a
You
kiss.
know
I'd say,
cat-
go give Tigger a kiss. He'd go up to Tigger and give her a kiss.
Yeah.
Give him a kiss. And sometimes I'd say, go give Belle a kiss. He'd act like he did it and come back. I'd go, oh, no, give her a kiss. Then he'd go back to her and go, I didn't teach him to give kisses. He just knew what that was.
Lily gives good kisses.
He just knew.
Yeah.
He knew the cats, which cats were which ones to it to. I mean, it was just amazing.
We had some
intelligence.
really good dogs. We
The
really
intelligence. Oh yeah, you told me about the Rottweilers you had before
have.
I
They
knew
were
you.
wonderful.
Yeah. And,
They were highly intelligent.
yeah, and killed every cat they could, right? If they
No,
could.
they. Oh, yeah, but I
Well,
think a lot of dogs would.
Well, mine didn't. You look at
Oh
our,
no, they didn't kill any cats.
You look at
I had a 140-pound German Rottweiler. She was enormous, sweet as pumpkin pie. Loved everybody. She just didn't like dogs or cats. And then I had another Rottweiler that was about what 110. He was sweet. Well, he didn't like kisses unless it was me. But they were sweet dogs. Very sweet.
I remember Princey one day came in. I opened the door. He comes in. He lays down, opens his mouth, and a baby bird comes out of his mouth,
yeah.
alive.
Yeah, he saved us.
He brought it in his mouth with his mouth closed.
Yeah.
Laid down and went, opened his
Lola
mouth,
did
and this
that
little
too.
baby bird just standing there.
Yeah. He was helping him.
Gentle as can be. Loved everybody. I'd take him to the vet. Oh, and he would grab his leash and try to pull me out the door.
Oh.
Let's get out of here. I don't want to
Yeah,
be here.
let's go.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I remember when I got him neutered, I slept on the floor with him. I got a blow-up mattress. I blew it up, put it on the floor because he didn't feel good. As soon as I laid on it,
Oh,
I ended up sleeping on the tile floor.
He punctured it with his nails?
Probably. But he was such intelligent. The intelligence was just amazing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've had dogs that I taught him commands, like my Doberman. You know, my Doberman would let you in the house. If he didn't like you, you're not coming in the house.
Yeah.
You're not coming in. It's not going to happen. If he wasn't sure, he'd let you in the house. He's not going to bark at you. And then he'd get in front of the door. Now you're not leaving.
You're staying.
Now
Until
you're not
I
leaving.
say
He's
you
gonna
can
figure.
go.
He's going to try to figure you out now.
No.
And if he decides, wait a minute, no, I don't care for this person, then getting you out of the house is going to be a problem. That's how he was. Very territorial and protective.
Yeah.
But Princey, if someone broke into the house, he would help them carry stuff out to the van.
Here's a CD.
When my mom would come, and sometimes she'd bring food or groceries, whatever, he'd go out to the car. Oh, this is the other thing. I'd say, hey, Grandma and Grandpa are coming.
I used to say
And
that.
he'd get all excited. He'd get all excited, wagging his tail. And then when they get here, I'd say, "Oh, they're here." He'd get up and go to the door and look out the kitchen door for their car. And then I'd let him out. He'd go out there and he'd help carry things in the
Oh,
house.
yeah, cute.
He'd help carry things in. He was, I mean, just absolutely amazing how a dog can understand what you're just talking.
Their vocabulary,
Having a
how they can
conversation.
pick up on things.
How they know what you mean.
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
it's so wonderful, isn't it?
And,
oh.
and there's a big difference to me in intelligence and a dog that can respond to commands. Sit, do this, do that, as opposed to a dog that you could ask him something and he'll
understand.
talk about something, he'll go do it.
Yeah.
He'll just go
That's
do
pretty
it.
impressive, I've got to say.
You know, golden retrievers. You know, these people say labs and goldens are the same. No, they're not.
No.
No, they're not.
Oh, Lily, I love
No,
you.
they are not. But we're talking, you know, I wanted to talk about pets because we talk about so many different things, because so many different things matter in us feeling good and being appreciative for what we have,
Cooper.
like him.
Oh, that's because I think because the cat was going through there.
But here in our house, our dogs, our cats,
Cooper.
they fall when Shannon's in the bathroom getting ready in the morning for work. Dogs are in there, cats are
Oh,
in
they
there.
follow me
Everybody's in there.
everywhere. Well, a particular set of cats go in with me. It's the same with Cheekies and...
It's amazing how well they get along. People say, "Oh, they fight like dogs and cats." Ours don't.
No, they have fun together.
Ours, they kisses. They like the one that's always in trouble, always rubbing up against the dogs, where the dog's like, "Oh my God, leave me alone."
You gotta get out.
Leave
they
me
get, they get
alone.
annoyed with him because
He's relentless. Relentless. But You know, everybody, people with dogs and cats and birds and. Okay, don't tell me your fish love you. I'm sorry, that's not. That's not going to work
It's
with
a
me.
possibility.
I've had fish too. Oh yeah, they come to the top when it's feeding time. Oh, of course they do.
No, I believe that
Of course they
can
do.
have
Or
affection.
snakes.
Hey, you can have a great white shark in a tank and throw him fish. Yeah, he's going to come to service to eat. If you fall in the tank, he's going to eat you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Same thing with snakes. Oh, my snake loves me. Yeah, I remember that story about that lady who had this huge python. Tried to eat her every now and then.
Well, there's one that had,
That's love.
it was either a python or one of those other big snakes. Killed her kid.
Yeah, and
Got in the cage.
Well, you
killed
should.
the
I
kid.
don't really think you should be having a python as a pet.
and I saw on the show one time where this lady, an
My
adult
goodness.
woman, had a big python living with the parents. The parents said, "This thing's got to go." I
I
mean, that is love when your pet is looking for an opportunity to
To
actually
eat you?
whole. Whole. So don't come at me with, oh, my snake loves me. No, your snake wants food.
Well, the
Much
snake
different
does
than an
like
animal
food.
that's a reptile. Much different than an animal that's intelligent.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a raccoon. I really wouldn't. We used to have a raccoon.
You need to, at some point, start having good ideas.
Oh, I wanted a pig. That was a great idea.
Oh, there you go. Let me get a pig, too. A
These
pig and a
pigs are
raccoon.
Smarter than that.
I wanted a pig. That's what I wanted.
Okay, just clean the litter boxes. We'll start from there. I do that on a regular basis before we get a pig and a raccoon. Yeah, that's why you need a raccoon.
I take a pig before a
Go out
raccoon.
for an hour, come home, the whole house is trashed.
From the pig?
From the
Oh,
raccoon.
from the raccoon.
They get into everything.
Yeah, we had a raccoon that would come
Get
to
some
my
monkeys,
porch.
too. Let the monkeys run around
He
the
would
house.
he would want food, so he would take his little hands and he'd
Oh.
on my pants.
We had a.
And we had
We were
peacocks.
sitting on a porch one night. That raccoon you're talking about. That the one
Yeah.
you're talking about. This monster
Oh,
raccoon
he's
shows up.
beautiful.
He's a monster.
Oh,
I'm sitting on a chair and I have the footrest there. I have my feet on. I'm thinking, okay, if this thing comes at us,
Nah, he wasn't
I'm
rabid.
pushing his footrest. This thing is
No, he wasn't rabid.
enormous. Beautiful, enormous. So what does he do? He goes up, starts eating the cat food with us right there, and I'm like,
Help
"What the hell-
yourself.
What the hell's going on here?
He's hungry.
Right by us, eating. Shannon's laying there with socks on. He walks up to her and gently squeezes her toe. And then walks away and leaves. Remember that?
Well, yeah, and,
Like he
and,
was saying thank you or something.
and he would take his little hands and he'd tug on my pants, and I had my hand flat, and I fed him, and he ate out of my hand,
Yeah, and this thing was huge.
and he was
a-
just
a big male.
Oh, sweet.
And then about the mom with the little ones.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mom comes up and
But
eats.
the babies, I didn't
and she
get to.
and she tells them, "Hey, you guys wait here." They're all standing.
Yeah,
they're all
I
sitting there
didn't
waiting
get to-
for her, and she's eating, and then she comes back, and then they leave.
Then we had the peacocks that would come and eat out of my hand.
Yeah. And we have a peacock today who this a hole.
He does-
You know what
he's
he
smart.
does? This is what this guy
Oh,
does.
he's so
He comes
smart.
up, feed him. It's like, okay, you're done. He leaves, goes around the car, comes back like, oh hey, I just got here.
Got here.
So you feed him again.
And he
Then he'll
does
leave,
it.
and then he'll leave. You know, leave, go around the car again, and come
Yeah.
back like, hey, I'm a different one.
Yeah, I know.
Not that same guy that was just here. I'm a different one. So you got some food for me?
He eats a lot.
These animals are so sly.
They're smart as
I swear
hell.
they're so sly.
But they're so worth feeding. My gosh.
And we had that white one that got killed. We still don't know
Oh,
how. Pure white
yeah,
peacock.
Whitey. Oh,
that would eat out of
my.
our hands. He was here all the time.
He was a baby.
All
I mean,
the
he was
time.
big and beautiful, but he was just a baby at
It's a
heart.
big white male. Just beautiful.
Yeah, he would come up
beautiful.
onto the porch. I'd have the cat food, and he'd just eat it right out of my hand.
But the three of us are all animal lovers. John just spent, what did you spend, $2,200 on your cat?
Yeah.
On your cat? That you've done several times. I could take him to the vet.
On the same cat, right?
Same
same
cat.
cat.
Same cat. Because what is it? His bladder?
Urinary tract crystals. They build up and they block his urinary tract.
Yeah, and you spend money on expensive food for him
Yep.
as well. And he just dropped $2,200.
If that happens again, I'm gonna have to give him a sex change,
Yeah.
which would fix that. That's another $3,000.
Jeez.
Plus a new wardrobe.
Oh yes, of course, because
Plus a
you get a
new
sex
wardrobe.
change.
And then the dog will probably want to hump him like he wants to hump the other
Ah,
cat.
and he's got your cat. Your dog's a pig. He's got what do you got? You got 3 cats in the
Yeah,
house.
4
right?
cats.
4 cats, and he's got his girlfriend.
He's got his girlfriend.
He's always trying to hump that same cat.
Yeah.
Hey, Cooper tries to hump our cats.
No, Cooper's the dog that's always barking. He walks around the house air humping, which is Absolutely disgusting.
No, Wimpy just goes after his girlfriend. Usually when they're heading for the food,
Cooper.
So he rapes her. He tries to rape her. What, she doesn't go for it, right?
she doesn't care.
Or she doesn't care. Okay, it's a little slutty.
I just tell him, stop it, asshole.
And she's like, hey, it's okay. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what is this guy messing me up? You're having a good time.
Meanwhile, her sister's going, what about me?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on in your house.
That's enough there, yeah.
That's like, somebody had emailed us about how they liked Shannon's videos that she was in many years ago. And I was like, what videos were those?
Wasn't in any videos many years ago. Jeez.
Oh, I didn't go by my real name. I used an expensive car brand name.
Whatever.
I used an expensive car brand name.
So,
Like strippers, like,
you're crazy.
hi, what's your name? Mercedes,
Oh, that's so
Lexus.
wrong. No.
The one over there that's not doing so well, she's Kia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kia, or Yugo.
Yeah.
Remember the Yugos?
Oh, yeah. Those are great cars.
Yeah. Or Star, and these.
Okay,
What was your name?
I didn't have a name.
Was it Porsche Mercedes?
Yeah, she said she was young and needed the money.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the animals because you guys really are.
Yeah, you better watch it because these days we can dig everything up online.
Oh,
We can
yeah,
dig
you
up
can.
everything. We can dig up everything.
Well, I can see a lot better now.
All we have to do is go to digitup.com. We can
Dig it out. I'll find you all on there.
But the three of us animal lovers, we've had so many.
Oh,
There's been
so
there's
worth
been
it.
quite a bit of animal abuse, and that's the animals abusing us, especially the cats. You're gonna do what I want. You might not do it right now, but eventually I'm gonna train you, and you're gonna do what I want
it.
at all times.
That's
right?
all right.
That's what they do, and we put up with it.
Well,
I've said it many times. Stop making me do things.
Yeah, they make you pet them. They take the cats take their hand and they just.
We have to hide our hands under the
Yeah.
covers sometimes. The cats won't leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, it's amazing how they're so loving.
They're
Loving,
sometimes
loving.
a pet could be more loving than a wife.
And sometimes a pet can be more loving than a husband. Goes both ways, baby.
I don't like you today. I don't like you. No, but and you know what? I think all of you would agree. If I was dating someone, I'm not doing it now, but if I was dating
hope
someone,
not.
out to dinner, nice dinner, and that person, I'm thinking, wow, this lady is really sweet, very attractive, really nice, and said to me, we started talking about pets. I'm not really an animal person. See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye. That would be it.
Gone. See
That would
ya.
be it in 2 seconds.
Be so gone. It's not even
Yeah.
funny. I'd say, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not a big fan of you either.
Yeah. No.
So, and
that
I'd
would
be gone.
Yeah.
Or if I was younger, I'd say, okay, I'm going to eat dinner. See how this works out, and then at the end of the night, then I'm going to tell her, go to hell.
No.
Yeah, you might as well eat first.
Yeah. I guess. If
Well, I
you're
was thinking
already
after the
there,
dinner, hey,
yeah.
I already coughed. I already paid for the dinner. Let's see what comes out of this, and then I'm going to dump her.
Yeah.
Let me see what comes out of this.
Well, when you're young, of course you're going to do that.
Yeah, but no. If you're not an animal lover,
Yeah, I do it now, in fact. Right?
if you're not an animal lover,
No, because to me it says something about people.
well,
Right?
yeah. I mean, a lot.
it
I
says
would, in
something
my
about
eyes, it says a
people.
lot. Absolutely.
Yeah, and there are people too that, I'm an animal lover. And then you go to their house, you see, I killed that one.
Ah.
Shot that one.
Oh, my
I was in the
God.
Carolinas
That
and
is
I
repulsive.
pegged that one. And oh yeah, you're a real animal lover. It's so beautiful to see all these dead animal heads on your wall. If you're an animal lover, I would love to see a big buck running free,
Yeah.
not its head on your wall.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, the
Right?
trophies.
And people that are
Oh.
animal lovers, they love their dog. Love their dog because they're animal lovers. But don't shoot somebody else's dog. That's not an animal lover. I'm sorry. That's not what it is. We remember Teddy Roosevelt's place. Wasn't he a conservationist?
Conservationist,
Yeah.
he shot anything that moved.
And hung it on the wall.
Yeah.
And hung it on the wall. Because when you love an animal, you see the beauty in nature, the beauty in when I hear sportsmen saying this, the beauty of that animal. So let me kill it and hang its head on the wall.
Yeah,
A beauty is seeing that animal run free. Because that's what it wants to do. It just wants to live its life and run
Not bothering
free
you any.
and,
You're bothering him.
reproduce.
Yeah.
That to me, I've been in a lot of places. I've seen animals. I've seen moose, which deer,
I've never
everything,
seen
and to see them running loose. Oh yeah, go to Maine. Then the mosquitoes too. We see mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'd prefer not
They're
to
animals.
see that. Well, yeah.
Again, I said this before. People say, "Oh, you guys in Florida have a lot of mosquitoes." In Maine, they sell shirts. Maine state bird. Pictures of
Have a
mosquitoes.
mosquito?
Those things are friggin' enormous, man.
Maine state bird.
They'll
It's a
pick you up and
mosquito.
carry you.
3 or 4 of you can get together and haul you off.
Oh,
What is that?
God.
A bat? Oh my God! It's a mosquito.
Oh.
But,
Your welts would be like this big.
They were. I was out in Maine one time. It was dark. It was pitch black. No city lights or nothing outside the hotel. I'm going, wow! You could actually see, look like stars moving. So it's probably.
there are the mosquitoes?
It's satellites. No, it was the reflector panels or something off
Oh.
of satellites. And it was that dark. You can see it looks like a moving star just going across. You can see it, one here, one there. So all of a sudden I'm like, "Zzz," and I'm like, oh, what the hell? I had whelps all over me. Those things are
What am I hearing?
crazy. But so we talked about animals because to us, they're important. They're a huge part of our life.
And they bring you so
We'll
much happiness.
spend money on them, take them to the vet, do whatever we need to do to take care of them because they're our family.
Yes.
They're like our children.
They are our children. They're not like our children. They are our children.
Absolutely. I will, if my dog or my cat needs to go to the vet, I don't care what it costs, I'm taking care of it. If there's something wrong with you, take an aspirin.
Oh, love.
You drink a glass of water, and that'll solve the problem.
Maybe some warm milk might help.
Yeah,
No, I don't
warm
like milk. Oh, whoa.
And so, if you want to share any stories of your dogs, cats, pets, how you feel about animals, you could email us. You can go to the website and email
Yeah.
us. You can respond to us on Twitter as well. We're on Twitter. And we also want to thank our Twitter friends for following us. And from those from all over the world. We're over how many countries that visit our website for information?
160, something like that.
We're about 160 different countries visit our website for information. And if you go to our website, you will notice we have articles on everything, including dogs and cats and pets,
Yeah.
because they're important to us and important to so many people. And information is important.
Yeah.
That's why we have articles about everything, because depression, your life cannot just be depression, 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 depression. You think of nothing else. Been there, done that. Won't do it again, will not accept that, and don't want anyone else to do that either. We have other things in our lives.
And we're not going to be here next week.
And we're not going to be here next week. We have a family issue, family situation, an event. My youngest daughter's
Issue.
renewing her, well, it's marriage, renewing her vows, and I will be
There to renew.
remarrying them.
Yeah.
So
Not an issue.
if it doesn't work out, which I know it will, but if it down the road it didn't work out, since I'm dad, it was all your fault.
Oh,
Okay, really,
gosh.
of course it's my fault. So we want to say thank you for watching today, and love your doggies and kitties, your fur babies,
Aw, the babies.
because they love you. You know that, and
And
we will see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So everyone, be well.
Take care.
And be safe.
Bye.
Bye bye.